Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
I'm a relationship hack.
Run up and get touched up, suicide. And all of y'all know my style. I excel, then prevail. Run up and get touched up, suicide, that's it. And all of y'all know my style. I excel, then prevail.
It's almost over. 2015 is almost gone. It's almost over now. But it's all good. We're going to end with a bang. Today's topic is going to be crazy. It's going to be a little bit different for what we normally do. So I'm urging people to get to their phone lines because we don't normally take phone calls on the Zoe What Morning Show. We typically reserve that for the Voice of Reason, which is later in the evening. So we're going to give out the number right now, 855-878-4652. The number to dial is 855-878-4652. Before I get into, did my guy call in yet? Before I get into the topic, you know we got to promote black businesses. I got a homeboy who was supposed to call in last week, but, you know, some kind of communication issue. That's no biggie. I was calling him. Is Bobby still playing his videos? Yeah, you are. Out here in these streets tripping. It's cool. I was calling this brother a hip-hop historian because this dude literally writes hip-hop history. He's from New York, but he's so uniquely positioned, right, among the hip-hop legends. Kool Moe Dee, KRS, Big Daddy Kane. I mean, and even further back, you know, DJ Hollywood, L.A. Sunshine. He wrote a book for L.A. Sunshine, wrote a book on Kool Moe Dee. Just writes the history. I mean, the dude's amazing. Author, incredible brother. His name is Dutch. Dutch! Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Zoe What Morning Show.
It is. And the relationship master teacher has just spoken.
Ha! What's happening, family?
What's happening?
I'm good. Listen, Dutch has something very, very important to share with you guys. He is doing something that is impactful to the community, and this is why we had him come on. Dutch, what is the project that you're working on right now?
Right now, there's a campaign called hashtag Hip Hop Blankets. And really, we want to warm the world one blanket at a time. I have a foundation along with Natasha Muhammad and DJ Kool V are actually on the line right now as I speak.
DJ Kool V? You mean Kool V from Bismarcky Kool V?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ha ha! Legends in the building, baby! Welcome to the show.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building all the way from Cold Chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cutmaster Kool V.
Hey. Let me ask you something. What's the most important hip hop battle of all time?
For me?
Quickly, what's the most important hip hop battle of all time?
Well, for my generation, it's Moe Dee LL.
Okay, well, the Hip Hop Hands Foundation says it's the battle to warm the world one blanket at a time.
Nice setup. I like it.
That's the most important hip hop battle of all time.
Wow. So the blankets are going to.
What we're trying to do is warm the world one blanket at a time. We want anybody from anywhere, no matter where you are, to buy a blanket, challenge somebody, battle somebody, organization, friend, follower, and post your picture on any social media outlet and put hashtag hip hop blankets on it, man, and spread the word. And then take that blanket to a rescue mission or warming center in your area. Or you can go to www.hiphophandsfoundation.org and get more information on, a particular rescue mission or warming center in your area.
Wow.
So I will let Miss Natasha Muhammad speak further on, our first 7 days, what we have done and accomplished.
Yes, during our first 7 days, we have collected over 150 blankets. This includes locations in Atlanta, where we're partnering with the Hosea Williams Foundation, as well as in Raleigh. I battled a sorority member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and she returned her battle cry with a concert and held an event where she raised blankets for the Raleigh, North Carolina area, as well as we were able to gather blankets, over 60 blankets in Newark, New Jersey. So Cooley and I are both taking those blankets over to the Housing Foundation in Newark, New Jersey, as we are part of the Homeless Coalition for the city of Newark and the county of Essex. We've also gathered blankets in New York City as well as Connecticut, so we're everywhere. We've had blankets sent to us from Vancouver, Washington, from Denver, Colorado, sent to New Jersey. So it can be anywhere. You can take it to your local, as Dutch said, to your local homeless shelter, to a warming center. It's getting cold, so several cities are hosting the Cold Blue Warming Centers. You can take it anywhere that services our homeless. In the city of Newark, they've counted 5,000 homeless in the city of Newark alone. However, we know that there's many more. We have 200 homes going into foreclosure each year, which means these are multi-family buildings. So that means at least 200 families are going homeless per year. So this is why this is important. It's not just hip-hop. It extends beyond hip-hop, as hip-hop extended beyond New York. And so we want to warm the world. And you can start with your local city. Please go to www.hiphophandsfoundation.org, click on the tab for battle, and check out some of our partner locations. But if you know somewhere locally, please work with them so that you can take in your donations of blankets.
So we're putting up we're putting up the website right now so our people can see it. It's hip hop. What is it? hiphophandsfoundation.org. We got it. We got it, Dutch. We got it. We got it.
And last but not least, we want to let my man, the greatest of all time, not just in the DJ, but some don't know he can definitely rhyme, the DJ, Cool V.
Did you give him the...
Hey, man, I'm just happy to be a part of the movement, man. I'm happy to be a part of the movement. I got a book coming out in February. Dutch is working on it with me. Matter of fact, he ain't just working it. He putting the nuts, the bolts, the screws. He got me some piped out seats in it. You know what I'm saying? So we good. The book is coming in February, and it's called The Symphony. So I want everybody to go to my website, djcoolv.com, and you can pre-order the book. But like I said, Hip Hop Hands Foundation is doing a lot of work in the community, and that's where we want to start at, man, because if we can get the compassion back into the community through the name of hip-hop, that's what we need to do, because hip-hop, is the largest genre of music right now, but it's the largest culture that's existing right now as far as the youth and people that need to be helped.
All right.
So we can just put this help out here and get this thing moving, man. And I'm just glad to be a part of it. I mean, I'm an advisor at Hip Hop Hands, but that ain't, I would be a follower because I'm a leader anyway, so I know when to follow. And this is a good thing to follow for anybody. I mean, it's just a good cause, man.
Well, we appreciate you guys calling. We thank you guys so much for reaching out. Everybody in within the sound of my voice, go support that. Hashtag Hip Hop Blankets on Twitter. Go to the website. We got the links, everything. Thanks again for calling in. We appreciate it. Now we got to move on to the next businesses that need to be promoted. Now.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So listen, this is the first time ever that my two oldest children, their mother, has come to me and said, okay, I'm ready. She was like, I'm ready. She was like, I don't want to promote nothing on your show because I can't handle all of everything coming at me. But now I'm ready. I was like, word. What you ready to do, pimp? Now, of course, Kevin knows she cooks and bakes like a mug. Right? Can Kev Mike come on for that?
Say yes, indeed.
She makes like sweet potato cakes and all
The
types
most
of
ridiculous cake ever.
So she created some candies. Now, we've been eating these candies for years. This toffee is for us. This chocolate toffee,
Soon as we
right?
go to break.
Shepherd Sweets. I want you to go to that website right now. Please support. Now, here's the thing about her. Got all kind of nuts and caramel and it's, open it up. Y'all can open it up. Here's some white chocolate. Here's some peppermint bark.
Let's do it then.
Right? Here's the thing with her. I can only take 25 orders at a time. I can't take too much more. I was like, all right. Y'all please support her. Her website. You taste. It's
playing.
stupid, right?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, Joe.
You're not taking that whole thing now,
Appreciate
goddamn.
you. I appreciate you.
Anyway, she makes it from scratch. It's really delicious. It's been in the family. Nobody, everybody asked for it, but she's never sold it. But now she's venturing out. It's Shepherd's, 2 S's, shepherdssweets.com. Can you pull that up? SHEPARDSSWEETS.com. Shepherdsweets.com.
Hey, I'll come to the house and get it.
Exactly. She's on Instagram, Shepherd Sweets. She's on Twitter. This is News Mom, guys. You guys hear me talk about my son, the young lion, New. This is New and Prima's mother. Right? She's a good sister, strong sister. I'm asking you guys to support her movement. Is this candy for real or what?
I know you guys watching the show to see if you promote it. So
Yeah, you already know that. You might as well just tell
Yeah, have me a batch ready, girl. Stop playing.
Weed Juice. Continue to support Weed Juice. I need you guys to get on Weed Juice right now, weedjuice.com. Bobby's book, Real Men Don't Play. Y'all got to support Bobby, Real Men Don't Play. And, I'm down to the last 75 copies.
Wow.
I need you guys to move right now. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. The last 75 physical copies in existence of the Relationship Dismount. Nobody else has printed these up but me.
Wow.
The last 75 copies. If you guys appreciate this show and you appreciate my movement, you'll show that appreciation by
helping them get to zero.
Get me to zero before the end of the year. 75 copies remain. You guys can go to IamZoeWilliams.com and support that. Don't forget Talking to Crazy and Just Listen. Both of these books are on Amazon.com right now for $1.99 a piece, right? So continue to support Dr. G. Great works. And when we come back, we're going to talk about what we're talking about today. Wait, we got one more person? Who? Oh, yeah. This is the passport. She's on the phone. Get her back in here. Somebody got to tell me. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. This is my homegirl, Passport Mastery. You want to skip some lines? You want to get past folk? This is the sister right here. Can you tell people what it is you do? MVP More?
It is More VP Services, and I assist with getting U.S. citizens and permanent residents visas and passports for international travel.
And you know what's crazy? Somebody asked me about you last week. They was like, what's the name of the sister with the passports? I was like, she don't have passports. She helps you get them. Okay? Hey.
Yes.
And they're really feeling you, so you might as well get that information out one more time.
The website is www.morevpservices.com. MOOR, V as in Victor, P as in Paul, services.com.
There it is. I want to see it. Don't forget Shepherd Sweets. And, oh, yeah, let's get Kevin in here, too. Why is his mic off again?
No,
Kevin?
that's not all. Yeah, go ahead to udemy.com/bootyboxing and type in the Zoe What Show and get the Booty Boxing Home System free. You're going to need that. As soon as New Year's hit around, you know it. So go ahead and grab it.
I appreciate it. And listen, it's not a real show unless you guys support all of the stuff we present. So call to action. Go do it. Let's make it happen. We'll be back in 2.2 with the topic.
Radio V.
What did you play opposite Andy, Eric? Do you remember?
Andy and I worked as two employees at a network.
Okay. Oh, you're forgetting the other thing.
I played a news anchor, and he played a reporter.
Okay, but the other thing you did, the thing you did on the Andy Dick show, who did you play to Andy?
Oh, is that going to play my sister?
You played his wife, Denise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played his wife.
Yeah. So what's wrong with that, Eliza?
Nothing's wrong with it.
He's got a great range as an actor.
Yeah, it just was funny.
Encounters with Eric and Eliza Roberts, Wednesdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on T Radio V.
Hey, I'm Dean Cain, and you are watching T Radio V. I'm watching it too. Right now. Seriously.
Andy D on T Radio V. Bing, bang, bing, boom, right?
Yeah.
Andy D on T Radio V. Bobbity, bibbity, bobbity, boo. Andy D on T Radio V.
The Andy Dick Show, Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. on T Radio V.
Wow!
But we'll do it. We'll do it better when the show actually starts.
Yeah, no. Hey, hello. This is David Faustino, and you are watching T Radio V. Do you see what I'm saying? It's television crossed with radio. It's all together. It's weird. Radio's in the middle of it. It's amazing. You're watching it. Go.
Love and marriage, love and marriage.
Hey, my fellow thoughters out there. I'm Charles Shaughnessy. Check out my new show, Here's a Thought, with Charles Shaughnessy, August the 7th, 3 p.m. PST, right here on T Radio V. Now, you know I have a lot to say, but I want to hear what you have to say. So tune in, grab your phones, call me, tweet me, email me in the studio, and let's get this conversation going. Here's a Thought, starting August the 7th, 3 p.m. PST, right here on T Radio V. That's radio in TV.
A white guy like me co-hosting a black radio show. I think toxic relationships cause you to take poorer care of yourself. That if you can recognize danger, if you can pause, if you can take some breaths, refocus, and engage, you might be able to dodge a bullet that you're going to send or coming towards you. One of the things that men don't get is that often women need to vent first to clear their mind. So first things first, I got to tell you, it's been a bitter year, and we've all been eating these Shepherd's Sweets thing.
Oh my
God! You got to check out shepherdsweets.com. It is unbelievable.
Is it good?
Incredible.
I mean, we've been eating it for years.
God's honor. It's
You're not going home in any of those.
You motherfucking crazy, nigga. I'm going home right now, goddamn it.
Still gotta get past that door.
All this shit in a box right now.
You gotta get past the door though.
It is
Whoop everybody's ass for this
we
candy.
gonna mob you up in here for that.
Yeah,
Let's see what Jeff thinks. Come in here, Jeff. Late ass. Come on.
Anyway, it's if you're ever going to slip off your diabetes diet, this is the thing to do.
It's delicious.
And I'm a trainer. And I'm
you know me. I'm close to it, so I be hating on it. Like, get that shit out of here.
Get some to Jeff.
I done had it so much.
Oh, right.
Okay, so here's
delicious?
Here's my thing.
Yes.
So here's my thing. Here's what I think happened in 2015, what needs to happen in 2016. A few years ago, I had dinner with Norman Lear, you know, the TV guy. Oh, yeah, and a mentor of mine, this Warren Bennis leadership thing. And I said, what's the most dangerous thing, danger to the world? And they both said the same thing, expediency.
Nigga, this is crack with sugar on it.
Okay.
Let him make his points.
Oh my God. This will have you.
Try the white chocolate.
No.
Oh my
God.
God.
Have you selling your mama's couch and giving blowjobs. Oh my God.
And that's not a joke though.
Hey, let me finish my thing, and then we'll all eat this. Try the peppermint box. Anyway.
I'm not playing, yes. Have mine ready.
So anyway, I had dinner with them, and they said expediency. And I said, what do you mean? They said, everyone's in a rush. And what happens is when people are in a rush, they get impatient.
I might get my ass whooped.
Okay.
I'm going to fight you for it.
Go, Doc. Go.
I'm going to
Let
eat.
Doc.
Go ahead, Doc.
I'm going to eat in the middle of your rant.
Okay.
I don't give it down.
Let him finish.
He'll be too sweetened up to do that. Okay. So anyway, no, but they said when people are in a rush, they're impatient, and when people are impatient, the next step is they get intolerant.
Mm-hmm.
And when people get intolerant, the next step is they get a little angry, frustrated, and the next step is they get violent. So I think the world, here's what happened in 2015. The world became much more connected with all this internet stuff, and it became much less related to each other.
Yep.
And because it takes time to relate, and it takes something that's getting less and less in the world, you have to care enough about it. And so I hope that's what will happen in 2016. I'm not that optimistic.
Wow.
Y'all remember when Pookie from New Jack City put that crack in his mouth when he was trying to steal?
So it's really that good,
Dude,
huh?
you nuts, man.
I done stole the jar.
You are absolutely nuts.
Oh, shit. Put the jar back.
That's what I was showing you. That's what I was showing you.
No, what's crazy is my son and his team, they flew in from Cincinnati. They got beat by Xavier.
That's
Got
gonna
the
happen.
snot beat out of them.
Oh, shit.
They flew in from they flew in from Nashville to LAX. And she brought the team, she brought all of the coaches jars of this, and then she brought a sweet potato cake.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
so, I
I'm
mean,
playing.
she cooks this shit. I mean, I've been eating it for years, so I'm kind of immune to
Where
it.
is she?
This is her website. What is the website, please? This is a long-ass commercial. Goddammit.
ShepherdSweets.com.
Is that good?
S-H-E, I'll spell it out. It's worth it. Shepherd, S-H-E-P-A-R-D-S, and then Sweets, S-W-E-E-T-S.com. It's the best thing I've ever.
Damn. Okay, Doc. I love it.
This exceeds lobster. I'm a lobster addict because I'm from New England.
This is better than lobster.
It's better than lobster.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Dude,
You know, I
She
don't
got
even-
something.
You ain't
I
never.
don't even eat
She really
sweets,
does.
man.
It's right up there with
Get
bear
rid of
pussy.
that problem, man.
He said it's right up there with bear pussy.
I can't vouch for that. I ain't never had it.
It's as good as bear pussy.
I'll tell you what.
So,
Okay.
back to the show.
Back to the show.
This is where we are right now. We did a lot of stuff in 2015. We covered a lot of things.
As we
And we're talking, this is the year in review,
Oh, wow. Okay.
right? The shows we did, I felt like the nigger show, where we broke down the original word of nigger.
Yeah.
There's no way you can escape that.
No.
If you go do the research and you find out the origin of that word, you find out what it really means, and then you see how it was changed to mean something else. There's no way the nigger argument changes now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the biggest bomb.
That
you dropped.
changes the nigger argument, right? You can't be saying nigger no more. Well, wait a minute. Yes, we can.
Stupid.
Right? That's if you do the research. I thought that was one of the stronger shows.
Moors for Dummies.
The Moorish history for dummies, when we sat down and broke down the movies and we showed the secret history in the movies. What was your favorite?
Oh, dude, there's been so many.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a favorite show because I just dig doing this show. Besides the big money we're all getting paid.
Jesus.
I think the one moment that was my favorite was Brandy's face when I was doing the rant about black women threatening or coming out and talking about how they date outside of their race. She wanted to wash her truck with my blood. I could tell.
Damn,
She was.
boy.
Oh my God! If you can find, Chris, if you get a chance, find that. That one's easy to find. Find that rant, the one about me and women. And I don't want you to concentrate on what I'm saying. Freeze on Brandy face. She wanted to kill me with a spoon. And I was just, wow, dude, we really are hitting some nerves with this show.
Yeah.
We get to it.
Yeah. Doc, your favorite?
I think my favorite shows when I was
When you were away?
When I was away. I was away.
I love these shows when I'm not here.
Because I was able to go get paid for nothing somewhere else.
Right.
Now, this year we're going to get raised. We get another parking spot. I think understanding racism, understanding from the point of view that that as long as whites project onto blacks that the blacks are angry at them, the whites are going to then feel justified in treating them as less than. And I don't think whites are going to be willing to admit that they project a lot of their own anger and fear onto the blacks, and they use that to then preemptively retaliate and then feel justified.
Wow.
Oh, kind of like a Blurred Lines, how they sued the Marvin Gaye family before the Marvin Gaye family sued. And the same thing. Yeah.
It's right up there with that.
Bobby?
The show that I enjoyed the most was when I brought Jerry West in studio.
Yeah, that was a good show.
The reason I enjoyed it because, first of all, I love the reaction of the white people when Jerry West walked in here to do a black people show.
Yeah.
They was in the cast was in the booth. They were like,
"What?" Jerry. No, but what I loved about that particular show
that was great.
What he was saying off the air was
Yes.
way more important than what he was saying on the air. And what was crazy,
dude. He
this
a way different dude off the air.
This is what I loved about it. Now I ain't gonna say that shit on the air. Don't ask me that on the air. You understand? Don't ask me that shit on the air.
I tell you what it's like. I tell you what it's like. It's like being in a room with Larry Elder, hearing his bullshit on the radio, and then they go to commercial, and he go, "Where my bitches at?"
Yep.
That's like, that's Jerry.
So Jerry West is cold.
We went to commercial. He like, these motherfuckers. Okay, I'm out of OG Kush. Does anybody know where I can stop and get
Great show. I you know what I really liked? The Astrotheology show. Where we talked about Saturn, Satan
versus
Jesus, and the history behind that. A lot of Christians was mad at us, but
dude, all we okay. What to me we have become is a place for especially, and this is great for black people, to polarize. We have become this place where people either go, all of them is going to hell, or thank God for all of them putting their shit out.
that guy right there,
Mike,
we gotta shout out Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, make it so he can hear.
That's my hairdo too.
That guy right there, this guy right
Shout
here.
out to Mike.
Mike, who owns T Radio V. They can't. Can they see Mike?
Can they
There's
see
Mike right
What's
there.
up, Mike?
That guy
Mike.
took a chance
Hey,
on
them
us.
kids out there, mine, Mike. They didn't just wander in here. Them kids is playing foosball. They're my kids. So
No, but Mike took a chance, and Mike could have been like anybody else. He could have been like, this content is too racy.
Yeah.
This content is too edgy. This content can't be on the air. We're
Sorry,
going to bring unnecessary attention to us.
Yes.
But he was like, fuck it.
But you know what?
Go harder, Zo. Shit.
One thing Mike will not do is utilize that ping pong table over there that I done dusted off. Corey
Oh,
Holcomb.
my God.
Who else tried to take me
God
on?
damn it, Bobby. Bobby always compete.
And win.
Come on in here, Tony B.
Oh, this is dude I need to
Hey, Tony.
Oh, that's scary. Get your ass in here. Get away from my kids.
Hey, so, before I have one of them senior,
Thank you, sir. That's because it's a
them
sheriff
senior
in town.
moments, and forget what you wanted me to share with your audience today.
Share
with
it, Bobby.
respect to the female proposition. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that a woman will jump up on a table at the sight of a mouse, but she'll bring a man down big as a house.
Wow.
God damn.
Wow. Ooh, let me add a little bit to that. And
Let me sprinkle on that.
Yeah, let me hit that while you got her head down. Okay. Y'all ain't never heard that? I know you heard that before. I got that from my uncles. That's old. In the words of the late great James Hanna,
Bad dude.
how do you get a black woman to jump out of an airplane?
How?
Have a black man tell her not to.
Wow. So we did a lot of those topics. When we come back, man, we're going to play some video of different shows, some footage from different shows, man. And what I want is for people to get to your phone lines and call in with your topic suggestions for 2016. 855-878-4652 is the number to dial. 855-878-4652 is the number to dial. The So What Morning Show. Having a great time. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, more on this topic.
Hey, man, when
Spend one night together. Now your man is standing where I stood.
What it do? Is your man Money B from Digital Underground asking everybody to check out the Going Way Back Show, your home for classic hip hop, raw and uncut. Join me
and me, DJ Always,
as well as Ty Teasy, bringing you the old school new news every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here
on T Radio V.
That's right, Radio MTV.
Hey, what's up? It's Tone Logan in the house, and you're tuned into T Radio V.
Now you done heard a lot of talk about me and my niggas. Them outlaw worldwide my figures. From triumph to tragedy, to right back on top, and niggas still mad at me for pushing that big truck on 24. My square feet in ATL game lockjaw. Now that's what my nigga got shot for. Being too motherfucking raw for this fuck baller. See the darkness, see the light, he wanna kill it. Misery loves company, and that's the real shit. But in 2004.
Yo, what's up, what's up? This is Too Short and you're watching T Radio V.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Crazy Bone.
Man, I'm the bum Keith G, man.
And whenever you sitting at home and can't shake the monkey off your back,
yeah,
then just know every Wednesday from 7 to 9
That's
p.m.
right.
You can tune in to the Quick Fix and get your fix on, man.
Right here on TRadioV.com, baby.
Radio and TV.
Dog, how they gonna see us on the radio then?
Radio, I don't know. Or is it TV and radio?
But it's
one of them.
I gotta figure this radio and TV thing out though, bro. I don't understand. I'm gonna tell my mom how she gonna see us.
Get it together.
White riots. They get to riot and do all kind of shit, but they don't get the vitriolic right-wing coverage of it. You never see Bill O'Reilly. These white thugs in Kentucky tearing down the city over a game? You never see that. And more importantly, you never see the Stephen A. Smiths who have the audacity to speak on our ancestors being ashamed. Our ancestors would be ashamed if they heard a black man telling other black men who are all under an oppressive system to get in line. Our ancestors would be ashamed. They would say, Stephen A., you're telling them to get in line?
Our ancestors would make it where those people cannot walk the streets among us.
Oh, you know that.
You will not be able to just speak for the other team and then come live amongst us.
No.
That's the problem.
That's treason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zoe.
Yeah.
But this has always happened. Like, I just want to say this about the guy who said the people who rioted when they won. Now, I hope this doesn't sound like I'm a racist, but this is my observation as life has given me this much time on earth. I think Caucasian people, when they get happy in a group, that's when they become the most dangerous, because back when they used to have public executions and they used to hang black people, and you know, the businesses would make a lot of money as it was going down and everything.
It was an event.
It would the coverage I saw, they were all happy. They're charged up.
Yeah.
They kill happily.
We having fricassee nigga tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Along with the conscious who are aware of it and the unconscious who are individualized, isolated, insulated, because he just talked about what I spoke of earlier about isolated and insulated. When you get wealthy, you move out of your hood and you move into white folk land. Tell me I'm bullshitting. Do niggas just, it's almost a rite of passage for wealthy niggas is to move away.
They move away from the liquor stores.
They move away from, instead of buying the liquor store. I'm just saying. Is it me? I think niggas are scared to get together. If niggas ever got together, the government would look at us different on multiple levels. Hey, how about this? On a positive note, they might take us serious for once. On a positive note, you know what? If money is a game, it's monopoly with real consequences, they might be willing to do business with us because now the money has leverage.
They would be forced to.
And now it's, okay, we want to play this game. Oh, you guys got some leverage now. You motherfuckers come to the table now with a little leverage, huh? Let's see.
Willie Lynch.
You see what I'm saying? But I think because it's a terrorist act, just like somebody, Dr. Amos just said in his video, overnight we could create our own banking system based off of the amount of money we spend annually.
1.6 trillion.
Overnight, our own banking. I'm telling you, that's a fucking terrorist act. And I believe, Veronica, check me, but I believe the Boule and the black elite don't want us to come together like that. They'd rather keep getting crumbs from the master's table and living where they live. They don't want us to come together like that because if we do, it fucks it up for everybody. Why? Because all black people is on the list now.
Yeah,
We've been talking some shit this year. Hey!
Wow.
Oh, there I go.
Wow. Well, you know, with the kind of shit we talk, I bet you somewhere somebody got our name on their desk.
Of course.
And they are watching. And if you could get the camera on me. If you are watching, I don't know if you've found a way to put something in the water supply at all of our addresses or whatever evil shit you are planning. But right before you take me out, please know that I want you to part my cheeks and kiss the business section of my ass, knowing that I sincerely hope that what Mel Gibson said, your mother gets raped by a pack of niggers, is what I hope.
I'm taking my microphone and leaving. What's this nigga talking about it?
Fuck you. Whoever is out there documenting that does not like what we are doing, die a little bit. Die a little bit. Fuck you.
That's not even the rant. That's not even the rant.
That's not even the rant.
He's just warming up.
Listen, some of our callers are on the line right now. I think we've got Ronan on the line. Ronan be cutting up. What up, Ronan?
Hey, what up, man?
What's happening,
Ronan?
fam?
Oh, man, I'm just glad you guys doing a review on all these shows because there's so many that hit home. It's kind of hard to pick a specific one that stands out the most.
Right. But what's your favorite so far? What's coming to mind?
Right now, it's a three-way tie between the Seaman Cemetery show, the Relationship Dismount one, and the, I want to say, To Vaccinate or Not.
Oh, yeah, that vaccination.
Yeah.
Because that one hits home because basically, having served 4 years in the Marine Corps,
Semper Fi, Devil Dog.
Hey, Semper Fi, Jeff.
You gotta understand.
But they were sitting there.
Fucking secret
tagging us
societies
with all
amongst
these,
us.
Yeah, all these these shots and everything. It was just unnecessary. And then it coming out of it, it's just sometimes when most people get colds, I don't. But then when I do, I get hit real hard with them. So it's some weird shit that happens. But
maybe that's a topic we should cover in 2016. Do you have any topics you think we missed that we should come back and grab?
Shit. There's some that I believe we need to revisit because you have people have a very short attention span. They like to act like, okay, we done that one, but some things need to be revisited because they haven't learned the lessons from either this year or last year. So,
wow.
I had to come up with a few because there's so many to talk about. But you guys are my alternative to mainstream media because at least I know the real shit is going to be told and not this scripted nonsense that is put on every different channel.
That's true. Well,
That's
brother,
what's up.
listen, man, we appreciate you for taking your time out your busy day to call us. And man, we're going to try to make next year even better, even more impactful. We appreciate you,
And
man.
always understand, we will never, ever at this show sell out without a lot of fucking money. Oh my God!
What's our price?
It's the price is right,
insane.
Jeff.
It's insane.
Grabbing my mic and leaving. What is Jeff talking about?
Walking down the street with the cable still.
Right. Jeff is tripping today. No, but listen. The voice of the show is to cause you to have a sleepless night. Right? And the reason being is because you've been asleep long enough. You're rested. Now it's time for you to take this information and do something with it. If you're not doing anything with the information, I feel like it's a waste of everybody's time. It's a waste of the show. Because this is entertainment is cool, but information applied to your life causes transformation. And if we're not having that, then, you know,
what are we doing?
I'm a little pissed off. Tony, what's your favorite topic, man?
Stereo. That's for the schizophrenic in you. Go ahead. 2 mics.
I would say that the nigga show
was
my favorite topic because
What a shock.
it made you famous.
no.
I'm a nigga.
What a shock that the dude that sells
Nigga shows.
t-shirts.
Right, what a shock. Is that where it came from?
It's just because we are so emotionally attached to that whole situation.
Wow.
I meet people who will literally say to me, well, even if it means that, it still means what I think it means anyway.
Yeah.
To this day.
Those are niggas.
That goes to my theory that an irrational woman will undo all your rationale with 3 words. Yeah. But still. Baby.
Exactly.
There's a volcano erupting. It just popped up in the middle of LA, and that's why we cannot go back and get your shoes. We got to make it to Big Bear. Yeah. But still. What the fuck? I hate that.
I hate
word.
but still.
But still.
But still be the bullshit.
That means but still I'm fucked up in here.
I
That's what
love
it
you.
means.
But still.
But still.
You done fucked up love. You fucking love killer. What's your favorite, Kev?
I'm more with Jeff. You know, mostly all of the shows have something very impactful to learn from, so it's kind of hard to put a favorite out there. One of the ones I did like the most was when Michael Collier was here. I think that was the Black Lives Matter show.
Shout out to Mike.
How much do Black Lives matter to black people?
Yes.
Right.
Less,
Fuck.
less now than it did when the show was aired.
Damn. Michael Collier, he dropped some hot monkey lava that
Me
day.
and him was going back and forth on the word black. That was funny.
He was like, nigga, I don't know what you talking about, nigga. But black mean black to me, nigga. And whatever new black you talking about, nigga. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Hey, why don't you ask the parents of that family in Knoxville, Tennessee that's preparing for a funeral during the Christmas holidays how much Black Lives matter?
Wow.
Okay, what bring me up to speed of.
But that's what. But no, that's what.
15-year-old boy had to shield 3 sisters.
Oh yeah.
Classmates of his.
That's the football player, right?
Yeah, because Black lives don't matter to anybody.
And he lost his life.
Yeah, over nothing, which is usually the case with us.
So if we're looking at this year, we're looking at false flags. We're looking at the race war being ginned up. Ferguson,
amping it up.
New York, Cleveland, all over the country, just popping up, right? We're looking at all of these things, and the So What Morning Show, if you notice, has been a precursor to a lot of this shit.
The shit that happened in San Bernardino, we was 24 hours in front of it.
We were 24 hours in front of it, and we were 24 hours in front of the LAUSD school being shut down on a false flag when we did the false flag show last week.
Right.
The Tuesday, Tuesday, shut down. This is real shit happening here because we talking about things that are relevant, and we're not afraid to do it. We're unapologetic, but also we're intelligent about it.
Well, you talking about topics for next year. One that comes to mind is poverty is a serial killer.
Poverty as a serial killer.
Wow. And you know what? That's deep because
See, I'm about to go on a rant.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you
ain't
why.
Ain't too many black.
Let me tell you why. Let me just get. Let me. This is why I have to challenge our sisters. A good man is not a man who has been made a mercenary by a mercenary type system.
Wow.
Your shit is together means you're a mercenary. Every business, no matter how big or small, the majority of the motherfuckers are mercenaries.
Called merchants.
I'm going to kill you for this money. And so when you go to college, when you're educated, when you're raised in a system like this, you see a man who has risen up this ladder as a good man. That is not a good man. Because he's not taught morals in the system.
That's not the measure of.
That's not the measure of good masculinity. Virtuous masculinity. Listen, corporate America, by definition, means I'm taking yours.
You know what?
Capitalism means I'm taking yours.
Ooh, yeah.
So if you're dating a captain of capitalism, if you're married to a captain of capitalism, expect him to take yours too.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I'll be back in a little bit. Gotta take a commercial break. We'll come back and do the rest.
Hi, I'm Moby, and you're watching T Radio V.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there? This is Crazy Bone.
I am the bum Keith G.
And right now, you watching TRadiov.com.
TV and radio.
Yes. Radio and TV.
Oh, yeah. See?
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rob Hubel from Welcome to the Jungle. You're watching T Radio V, aren't you? Radio on TV. Terrible idea.
In TV.
You shut up. Use that one.
Hi, I'm Sheriff John Bennell. You're watching T Radio. Radio and TV? What? Why are you asking me to do this after 12 drinks?
Hi, we're Marissa and Juliana Stove, the Stove Twins, and you're watching T Radio V. That's radio in TV.
Hey, what's up? I am Scott.
And I am Ken. We are not the Chemical Brothers, but we are the Crystal Method. And you are watching T Radio V.
Hip-hop itself, the art form is neutral. But when you look at hip-hop when it was born in revolution. It was born as a coping mechanism. Go back and check it out. What was happening in Harlem with what's my man? Frank Lucas and the other guy that was selling heroin and just the poverty and the destitution that was there. And then hip hop was born directly out of the civil rights movement. Malcolm was killed and all of these things were happening and we needed an art form. And guess what came out of it? Hip hop. So hip hop was born out of all of that strife and actually eradicated gang violence. And all I'm saying is hip hop needs a reset button to where if you look at what's plaguing us today as a community, I'm talking about the youth, hip hop can hit that reset button and can be of service to the youth of today. It can be of service because it has such a powerful impact still, even today. Even today, hip hop has an amazing impact all over the world. If we could just find a way to glorify the immortal techniques of the world. I don't want to, what's my man's name? Yasin Bey? I don't want to call him Mos Def. Is that his name now? If we could glorify Yasin Bey, formerly known as Mos Def, if we could glorify a Talib Kweli, but it's so many of us out there that if we go the route of revolution, if we go the route of inspiration, if we go the route of,
I'm going to speak to these youth and I'm going to get David Banner. If we go to, there's so many of these guys out there, but they don't get the notoriety of, say, a Drake. No disrespect to Drake, but what has Drake said that impacts the community in such a way that it uplifts them? That's what hip-hop was born to do.
Go to her and then, because she didn't have.
I gave the Kool Moe Dee analogy. Kool Moe was saying, ignorant motherfuckers don't respect. Like, if you show a dude respect, or if you take the high road, ignorant cats don't respect the high road. They don't respect logic. They don't respect intelligence. They don't respect it. But what they do respect is aggression. He was saying, back in the day, Suge Knight, in his heyday, motherfuckers would respect Suge Knight just off of his presence alone, because his presence evoked fear. Because I don't want to fuck with him, right? So they wouldn't argue with him. They wouldn't, you understand what I'm saying? So Moe Dee was saying ignorance respects aggression, but intelligence sometimes it's over the head of average people, so they don't see any real reason to respect it at all because they don't understand. Go ahead.
You mentioned Suge Knight. I remember at his pinnacle, people feared him.
That's what I'm saying.
But once he got touched up a couple of times, he was open season.
Right.
In that way.
Exactly.
So I think the word respect gets thrown around a lot, especially with regard to fear. I don't think people respect people necessarily that they fear. They will yield to them. I will yield to the aggression that you bring forth. That don't mean I respect you. I can't stand you. I don't want to hear what you got to say. But you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with you because what's up?
You my man, but trust me, respect is an illusion.
Yeah.
Say more.
Okay.
Say more.
That's why I
follow
say
that,
you deal with it with kindness. Somebody who's intelligent enough to understand what you're saying. You might be able to have kind words with them and get to the bottom of something.
They get some understanding from that.
Yeah.
Right.
If the kindness doesn't work, the only thing left is fear. Only thing left is kick ass.
Wow. I'm telling you, boy, we done covered some, man, we done unturned some stones, right? We done flipped them over. Yeah. Jeff done brought his whole clan into the crew.
Well,
speak on it, Jeff.
Not the whole clan. I got some grown ones, but the grown ones, when I get in money, that's loans. I need that back. You spending money on the same thing. We spending money on the same thing. We buying the same thing. We buying cologne and cannabis. I'm put it like that. You can't borrow. You got to borrow my money to do that.
Cologne and cannabis?
Yes. They don't buy that. They buying books, clothes. That's the kind of stuff I spend on their money. We can't be spending money on the same thing, and I'm just giving you money.
Right.
To point out where this show goes and what this show means, to me, it is about the children. It's a lot of y'all out here who listen to us. Your egg is already hard. Your egg's already hard boiled. It ain't nothing we gonna do. It ain't nothing we gonna do to change. We can't poach it. We can't scramble it. It's already a hard-boiled egg.
You ain't change it.
You're right. We can't change it.
Your egg is already hard.
Yes.
Hey, he coming for your title, Bobby, with them sayings.
Hey, sayings. Both of them can make a book.
Don't we get together and put a book?
The
oh my
sayings.
God.
Oh, the sayings book. Oh my God.
Now, the reason I have them here is because of what they are being taught at an early age. I would like to think we should have more people teaching them that.
Amen.
One, let me see if they can remember it. What is knowledge? Say it in the mic.
Money is the new knowledge.
Or not? You got it almost. We'll turn that around.
Knowledge is the new money.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Retail is for
suckers.
There you go. And whether you get in trouble, whether you get great grades, bad grades, whether you get accolades at home or you get your butt whooped, You create what?
Your own reality.
That's
Wow.
There you go. And remember this for the rest
Fatherhood in the building.
Yeah, baby. He who sleeps late in bed will always scratch a poor man's head.
Bobby battling.
Man, he battling what you saying, boy. You better come back here.
Man. You trying to get Luke Skywalker to battle Yoda. I can't do it.
That was a bob and hook.
I put this hood on in honor of somebody that everybody done forgot.
Trayvon.
Thank you very much.
Man.
I ain't.
And we covered it.
I ain't.
We were on it.
Then we went
Dr.
back
G
then we went
actually
back to the disco.
Dr. G actually met privately with the brother, didn't you?
With who?
Trayvon's father.
Oh, okay.
Did you know?
No. I met with
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown's father. Yeah.
So many victims, dude.
And see, that's what's so challenging for us right now. 2015 heading 16, sustainability in this context.
Wow.
When are we going to retain the passion for righting wrongs? I mean, we get upset, we march like candles, hold services, and all that kind of stuff.
But you know what? That's an act of leadership. Righting wrongs. Black people are not leaders in this community.
You know why? They can't feed people.
Not organized properly.
Wow.
Not organized properly. We're not leaders.
Not organization.
Our leadership is bestowed upon us.
Yes.
Then it's not leadership.
Yeah. All the leaders, all the black leaders are, imagine a bunch of roaches in a box.
Oh, shit.
And you take some pink fingernail polish and put it on the back of one roach. Now he the leader.
Stop. I'm going to need you to quit right now.
That's it.
All right, so listen, our phone lines are jam-packed out here.
Go to them, baby.
Let's get some callers in here. We got Hustle in here from Miami.
Oh, I love that.
Hustle from Miami. Speak on it.
Where's Flo at?
What up?
What up, man? How are you?
And I had to get in here before the year was through. What's going on?
Yeah, tell us your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, this is Hustle from Miami.
My dude, what's happening?
What's good, man? Hey, much respect to y'all in the studio. Y'all always holding it down.
Wow.
Thank you,
Hey,
brother.
you sound like you from New York, man.
Nah, this is a good brother. He calls into the Voice of Reason all the time. Be dropping game on the girls.
Hey, can I ask him a quick question?
Yeah.
How many blocks
What's
are
up?
left in Miami for y'all?
Say what now?
How many blocks do black
This is a
people
setup.
populate in Miami? Because they done push, it used to be Coconut Grove and some other stuff, but I think all that's gone. Yeah. Where y'all live
come
at
on,
now?
man. It's all Spanish down here. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get in where you fit in.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what I mean.
So, Hustle, what's your favorite topic, your favorite show that we covered in 2015, and what's your topic suggestion for 2016?
Oh, man. So, I don't know if this is 2015, but that show with the Dragon Moors and when y'all was breaking down movies.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
Moorish
was one of
history
my
for
favorites.
dummies.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And here's another one that a lot of people probably don't know about. This was the Voice of Reason show where you was talking about social whores.
Oh, yeah.
And you had, what's the name, Brandy on there? Bobby was there.
Oh, yeah.
All hell broke loose that
That
day.
might, you know,
All hell
it might have
broke
been a
loose.
little too real, but I get why you ain't put it out, Phil.
I knew somebody was gonna mention that. God damn it! I knew somebody was gonna mention that. So tell me, what should we talk about in 2016?
My bad. Go ahead.
I was just saying, what should we talk about in 2016?
All right, I got you. So I think I sent you this topic on Twitter. It was, have we become the community who cried wolves?
Wow.
It just seems to me as though whenever there's a problem or something like that, white people kind of look at it as, well, if this same problem happened to us, I know we wouldn't be out there pump faking with protests and all that.
Pump faking.
Pump faking with protesting.
Bro, sound like Kobe Bryant. What? You do a lot of pump faking.
Hey, you mentioned Kobe Bryant one more time.
Thank you.
That's a great topic, Hustle. I'm on it.
That's awesome.
I got you.
Pump
That
faking
topic
with
is
protest.
happening.
The pump fake
Top of 2016. Thanks for calling in, brother.
That sounds like
The
an
hood
old
pump
George Clinton missing record.
Listen, we got more callers. Let's get them in here real quick.
Bit them in.
Let's go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, son. Horace from Brooklyn. Word up, Dunny.
Hey.
What's happening?
What's up? Hey, Zoe. Hey, guys. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
So what's your what's your favorite topic for 2015, and what's your topic suggestion for 2016?
Yeah, I see you guys got. I see, Zoe, that you have the Lyrics Matters T-shirt.
Yeah.
And that goes back to my favorite episode. Actually, it was an episode that I called in on. It was about the state of hip hop and the dumbing down of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could do like a part 2 to that show.
Absolutely. This time we won't have Bobby on it, but we will do it.
Old school Bobby.
Cool. Yeah, that wisdom, man.
Bobby's like, God damn it, I don't like none of that shit, yeah? Ain't no music, ain't no singing and shit, there's birds and flowers and shit.
Ain't no
Tired of
love.
this shit.
Ain't no love in it. I come from a time when you played basketball in dress shoes.
Shit, goddammit.
I know you want to leave.
Hip hop evil, nigga. Ain't nobody singing.
Right?
Understand that, see.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. Yeah.
And also, serious. Next year, can you also do an episode on like black people being in like a tug of war between the Muslim community and white America? You know, pulling us side to side to see which side we're going to go on to.
Yeah.
None of the above.
Yeah, that's a great topic because it's not that far of a jump. You Muslim nigga, then you terrorist nigga. It's not that far of a jump. No, that's a good point. Yeah.
True. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to say.
Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Who else we got? We got somebody else. We got to get these lines cleared. That was Chris from Brooklyn. No, that was Horace from Brooklyn, right? We got somebody else from Brooklyn, Chris from Brooklyn, on as well. Chris?
Hello?
What's happening, man? What's your favorite topic? And what topic should we cover in 2016?
Hello, y'all got the names wrong, right?
Okay, so you Horace.
What's your name?
I'm Horace, yeah.
All right, well, what's happening, Horace?
What's up?
Saddening.
Okay, now we got that out the way, Horace. I'm sure you had your thoughts like lined up.
Let's do it,
so
Brooklyn.
Shoot 'em, hit us with them.
Yeah. One of the main shows that caught my attention was the show you guys had Bill Valentine on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can't go wrong with Dr. Phil.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was official. I also seen a video with the dude Tony B. Conscious, and he was talking to Bobby Hemmett one time.
You was talking to Bobby Hemmett on the video? He talking about you. What was you saying?
I've known Bobby for years.
Yeah.
Years and years and years.
Bobby Hemmett is the dude. He kind of heavy set, country accent.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to get that brother on. I love that dude.
He used to be up at Clark Atlanta University. See, the one thing I like about Bobby is a lot of people don't like the way he cusses and everything. He talks in a language that the average young person can understand.
I don't trust
He
people
sits
that
up
don't
on
cuss.
he sits up on the campus.
I love that dude.
And he spits metaphysics in the language that they're already talking.
And because
like he's saying, yeah.
Listen here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker.
You don't know you got this black dot chicken.
You know
What
what I'm
fucking
saying? This your motherfucking history, goddammit. Smoke a little for the spirit.
Right.
Fuck with him.
Right.
We
You
got
gotta
to
fuck
get
with
Bobby
him.
up on here,
I'm
man.
telling you,
got some knowledge,
the
man.
one
Remember.
my Uncle Mike was the one that almost, he was the dude that kept me in Christianity a little longer because he loved Jesus, but he'll cuss. You motherfuckers don't know Jesus like I do. That's a quote.
Me and Jesus, cool,
We
nigga.
tight.
You understand?
You ain't never lean out the window with a shotgun. On some of that shit.
Okay, that's enough. Listen, the phone lines are open. Call us right now, 855-878-4652. How has the Zo What Morning Show affected your life? Has it changed it in any way? Has it caused you to think differently? If it hasn't, we're fucking failures. But we'll get better.
He's speaking for himself.
Suggestion to the callers: if you have a question, how about asking it?
Okay, Bobby, get out of it. Let me handle this, Bobby. Shit.
Why don't you alienate all our guests?
We want to know what your favorite show was for 2015, and we want to know your topic suggestion for 2016. We're taking a quick break, and we'll be right back. Watch these videos.
You got a G in your life. Mother buses wasn't feeding you right. Girl, I just wanna keep a smile on your face. You can have it all. king, and the apes climb down from the
This is Quick Fix Radio.
Quick Fix Radio.
Yeah. Check it out, y'all. We back in the building. What's going on?
Yes, sir. What it do? We got some super special guests up in the place,
In the building, we got all 5 live in the building. Bone Thugs in the building. Everybody.
We
up in here
Tonight, y'all. What's going on?
Hey man, I had to come see what this TV radio what this all about. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
We got Game on the line. Game, what's going down, baby?
What up? What up, Craig?
What's going on? Oh man, we got EPO
Double
baby. Who is this on the phone with us?
Yo, what up, man? It's Akon.
Akon in the building. Who is this on the line?
Be real.
We got Be Real. Be Rizzy. Who is we got on the line?
This Ty Dolla $ign right here.
What up, Ty Dolla $ign in the building. And thanks to all the fans for stopping by.
The Quick Fix with Crazy Bone, right here on T Radio V.
Look off
I don't
the
know
dribble.
where we are right now. We're in Bizarro
Exactly.
land.
We are in. This is the Bizarro rant. Because I don't have. Wow, I never even thought about what was my favorite. I just love this show. Second, in my opinion, this is the last show of the year in the next to last show spot. We supposed to be doing this show next week because I'm not prepared. I'm gonna blame Zoe for that.
Okay, well, that was his rant. Thank you very much. One of the best rants of the year.
Let me say this. If you can pick a favorite show with no difficulty, you're not watching us enough. What I would like to say about this show, and the truth is personal. That's another thing. The truth is personal. Stop trying to force feed everybody your truth. I've seen people go to their graves with that shit, especially now that I'm 50. I'm 50 years old. If I live to be 100, I'm halfway through. I am done with. I'll try to share my thoughts with you. If you keep cutting me off, apparently my truth is not important enough for you to listen to. I would say, get more to me. I haven't heard any subject. I've heard some angles on some subjects, but I haven't heard any subject in the 52 weeks that we have done this show that I can say that I vehemently disagreed with. That I'm like, wow, you are so far off base. You are this, you are that. Because our why becauses come from somewhere. It's not like, this goes out to always, when I can give a black eye to the black Christians, I don't miss an opportunity. The difference between black Christians and Iron Man fans is that Iron Man fans do not deny the existence of Stan Lee.
Oh my God. Come on, Jeff.
What I'm saying is make sure your truth is stuck in something other than the gear you drive it in. I'm Jeff.
Wow. Say something nice about the Christians and wrap it up.
They're like a bowling team. They're like a big bowling team. If you take them more serious than that, that's where you get into trouble.
God damn you. Well, we've got a tweet from Twitter at Daytona's 5000. Zoe, we need a show about why Jeff can't show his ass up on time more often. Very important element to the show. We need you, Jeff.
Hell, whoever did that went hell yeah.
You're right.
Well, they're coming like, can I come in there?
Right.
Nigga, bring your ass in here.
Get your ass in here. Goddamn 6 man, get your ass in here.
Jeff be bullshit.
Yeah, that's it. You know what it is?
He's running his own play.
I got too much. I honestly, I'm doing too much work and not enough sitting still. That's that you can get into that
All
where
right.
I need to sit still, meditate, find my center. But instead of that, I'm running like I'm busy as a one-legged man in a goddamn kick fight because them two kids you just saw. I'm not.
He challenging you,
I'm not
Bobby.
preparing
I'm telling
them.
you, Low key?
I'm not preparing them for college. I'm not preparing my children for college. I'm preparing my children to take over my shit and build an empire for my great grandchildren, and that takes a lot of work. There's a lot of deprogramming involved because they mama. Anybody who know they mama, you can tell I said it. She trifling, and I'm waiting on the dollar to collapse. And when there's riots in the street, I'm gonna kill her and throw her over into some of that shit that's going on, so it don't look like it's me. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just messed up by announcing it on radio.
First off, the doctor is very uncomfortable. Like, the white posture came out like,
holy
shit.
It's because your kids are watching that in the other room.
Huh?
Jesus.
No, they're not. They're not watching. They playing that food. They stuck on that foosball team.
Like, this man next to me is a killer. I've been
Actually,
working with the killer. Listen, phone lines are cracking. Let's get Lawrence Knight on the line on line 4. We lost him? All right, fine. Sam from Charlotte, line 1. Let's go. Sam.
Hey.
Hey, Sam, let me change my tone. Hey,
Samantha. Ain't nothing sexy than a woman with a man's name. Sam, that's hot. Hey,
what's
shit,
happening?
walking around in some man's shirt making breakfast in the morning. Okay, I'm sorry.
Breakfast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Hey, Sammy. Hey.
What's going on, girl?
All right. So my first of all, I have to say thank you to everything you guys do because the show has changed my life.
Oh, wow.
Did it make it better?
Yes, it did.
Good.
So I have 3 episodes that are just like heaters for me that I actually go back and I rewatch them because every time I hear it, it's something that I missed before. But anyway, the Sisters Triangle offense, number 1. The God Fraud episode, and then the what were we before we were called nigger? Like those are my 3 favorite episodes.
Wow.
Wow. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Almost 30.
Almost 30. Wow, because you got like a little teeth voice. Like
Oh, yeah. Everybody think I'm
everybody
like
say you sound like you about
something
16.
too.
That's how you stay out of jail, by looking at women's teeth. If they got them little teeth, that's jail time. Look at teeth, stretch marks, and grandkids. That's how you stay out of jail.
Wow.
She said, wow. Right.
But don't take it as a compliment, baby. Your voice is.
She does sound delectable.
Yeah, oh my
At
God.
Zoe Williams on Twitter for the picture confirmation. Hey.
And then as far as the topics for next year, I guess how do we wake people up and pull them out of the matrix like effectively? Because a lot of times when I'm talking to people, like they get scared, or it makes it seem like a different, like some type of religion that I'm trying to pull them in. Like, you know how people get tense
Yeah.
when Jehovah's Witness knock on their door or something like that. So it's kind of like that.
Sometimes, for real though, she's right though.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes waking people up is like asking somebody to join, some multi-level marketing scam, or because they view it that way.
Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. What you got to do is find the other people who are already awake. Just keep finding them. And what happens is, as y'all ride y'all horses, the hoof beats wake up the people that's sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, look for the seekers of the knowledge.
Yeah. Don't to quote the Bible, which I don't do often. It says, "Let your light so shine." That's different
What
than
verse is
shine
that?
your light.
What verse is that? Let your light so shine.
That is that others may see the God in you. I believe it's in Proverbs, but I can check it. No, okay, let me find it.
I used to do that when I
Please find that
when
shit,
I
'cause-
first met Zoe about 20 years ago. For the first 10 years, what I used to do was just try to slay everybody with information, no matter where you were coming from.
That's where we were at that time.
That's what. Yeah, I would carry books
Kev,
around in
listen,
a backpack.
Kev, let me tell you something. This dude right here gets mad at me because I don't do that anymore.
No, that's not true.
But you got to
That's
come
not
to an
true.
understanding. No, you can't do that.
That's
you
not
can't-
true. That is not why I get mad at Zoe.
But you can't do that.
I
You
get-
got-
I got one more question too.
Go
I
ahead.
guess,
Yes, ma'am.
how do we prevent like Cypher, like the character Cypher in the Matrix? How do we prevent that from happening too? Like people who are unplugged and now they would rather that they hadn't been unplugged. Like how do we prevent that too?
You can't. What you're trying to do is get rid of Steven from Django. It's gonna always.
Lord, no!
Yeah.
Oh, Candyland, man!
Always, baby. It's gonna always be some kowtowing, coon ass. Okay, you can't. How you gonna deal with the master's hand-me-downs? You can't. You cannot compete with the master's hand-me-downs. There's no way that a field slave could say, "Look here, we might starve, we might get caught, we might get sick, but we gonna be free." And compare that to Master gave me his sweater. You can't.
Hey, Sam, we appreciate you for calling. Thank you so much, honey, and stay with us, okay?
Can I give a tip? Can I give Sam?
I'm faithfully watching. For sure.
Dr. G wants to give you a tip before you leave.
Hey Sam,
Okay.
yeah, Dr. G here. What you can do is you get into some discussion with someone, and then you take a left turn and say, "What are you most passionate about?" And then you pull that out of them, and then you pause and say, "Tell me how you came to believe that." So you pull something, as opposed to trying to argue with someone and they stick their heels in. Pull out something that they're passionate about, and then you lean into. So tell me how it is you came to believe that, and then what you want to do is lead them into the era of their conclusions.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
By the way, I gotta say, my name's not Sam. This is Marie. I don't know where y'all got.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
How you doing, Marie?
Hi, Marie. Well, you can take that tip too.
That's either Jake or Chris.
That's either Jake or
Fucking
Chris
up. I don't
over
know
there.
Which one it is?
He said, "Hey."
Okay. And
Jake's like, "I
you
don't
leave
care."
us with only two stereotypes: the white man is evil and niggas is lazy. Okay. Can you help us out?
That's funny. That's
He
funny.
didn't think that was too funny.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you, Marie, for calling in. You know, it means the world to us. Thanks. So many more callers, man. The phone lines are cracking. Let me make sure.
Yeah. Can we get?
You said we got line 4?
Who
Is
do we
line
have?
4 there?
And what's their name?
Line 4, you tell us your name and where you calling from.
Lawrence.
Lawrence!
Lawrence from New York.
Lawrence from New York.
Lawrence of New York.
Lawrence, do you know what your name means?
No.
Gotta know what your name means. Very powerful name, Lawrence.
It
You
is.
gotta know what
Well,
your
you gonna
name
make
means.
him look it up or tell him shit?
Shit, I'm debating. Because I know what it means.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I would just like to say that.
You just want to skip past your name?
No.
You just gonna skip past the name conversation, Lawrence?
Yeah, he's in the witness protection program.
I'm calling on the most important show was the Nick Yama show. That's
Nitiyama. When Nitiyama was on the show?
Yeah.
He was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
about the orgasm and the tantric, whatever. I don't know what it was, but that was.
We want some of it, though.
Yeah, you sure do. 'Cause Nick Yama be putting it down.
And for 2016, I'm 18. I just got on the stock market, so I think we really need to get into the economic stuff.
18.
Yes.
You 18, Lawrence?
With that voice, you sound like you're 35 with 2 kids.
No wonder he got that quick ass attention span. Fuck my name. I want to talk about the coming, the man that was on there talking about the women.
Max Headroom
Hey man, we appreciate you for calling though, man. We're gonna work on these topics, man.
brother.
Fascinating demographic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Hey, the phone lines are still on. They're cracking. I gotta take this quick break. When I come back, I'm going to the phone lines. goddammit. So What Show in review. We talked about a lot, but there's still more to be discussed. We'll be back in 2.2 T Radio V. That's Radio NTV.
Today's mathematics is 1.1 trillion. That's how much money my niggas be spending. But we don't make nothing and we buy.
Radio V. What did you play opposite Andy, Eric? Do you remember?
Andy and I worked as two employees at a network.
Okay. Oh, you're
And,
forgetting the other thing.
I played a news anchor and he played a reporter.
Okay, but the other thing you did, the thing you did on the Andy Dick show, Who did you play to Andy?
Oh, is that going to play my sister?
You played his wife, Denise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played his wife.
Yeah.
You
So
guys
what's wrong
have
with that, Eliza?
Nothing's wrong with it.
He's got a great range as an actor.
Yeah, it just was funny.
Encounters with Eric and Eliza Roberts, Wednesdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on T Radio V.
Andy D on T Radio V. Bing, bang, bing, boom, right?
Yeah.
Andy D on T Radio V. Bobbity, bibbity, bobbity, boo. Andy D on T Radio V.
The Andy Dick Show, Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. on T Radio V.
Wow!
But we'll do it. We'll do it better when the show actually starts.
Yeah, Yo, what's up? This is your boy Kyle Master, and you're checking out T Radio V.
T Radio V. T Radio V.
Hello, T Radio V. Love you guys. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Nachama is on with us right now, Skype live. Nachama could be anywhere in the world right now.
And usually is.
Yeah, and usually is, right? The sister in the green room asked this question. You know, she was speaking about what we were talking about earlier, which was the transference of energy. Is this only possible if the man comes inside the woman? Can you speak to that at length, please?
Well, first of all, it's very important for a woman to have her awareness and her consciousness standing at the threshold of her mind. You need to make sure that what you allow into your consciousness is something that you want to give birth to.
Right. Yes.
Whether it's in her vagina or if it's in her mind. If you hang with idiots, you become an idiot. So the condom will actually, a latex condom will actually cut some of the energy transference.
Wow.
But it also means that you also are having a man scrunch around on your cervix with latex. That's the most sensitive part of your body, and everybody is allergic to latex. So latex condoms and HPV virus, they came along together.
Wow. I ain't gonna stop you. Keep going.
If you go to a winery and see the people that cork the wine, they have to wear latex gloves. Ask them to take the glove out so you can see the back of their hand. They're cracked all up, oozing pus, sometimes bleeding, meaning that the latex has had an allergic reaction to the back of their hand, and they're in no way even moving. Now imagine a woman having a man scrunching around on her cervix, and then these women are wondering why they got so many vaginal difficulties going on. These people have tricked you to be running from things that are in no way even present, while creating things in you that will take you out.
Wow.
So, yes, she can use a condom, and that'll keep the energy of the man from being there, but then she's doing a disservice to herself and her own body by allowing him to scrunch around on her with latex. So she'd be much better off making higher choices about who she lays down with.
Absolutely.
And taking the condom and putting it somewhere else.
You know,
blow it up, make a balloon out of it. Use it for things that can really actually, that could be playful and beneficial on some level. The other thing is, people need to be aware of taking advice from people that have an intention to remove you from the planet. So now, there are other types of condoms even. All of them are not latex, but they conditioned your mind to believe that the only ones that will protect you have to be made out of latex, because those are the only kind that will do you harm.
You know what?
I want to scrunch
Look,
around. This is the,
Look,
this is the official scrunch move.
You're doing the scrunch around.
Scrunch that ass.
Okay. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just be super honest with women and walk up on them and go, look here, I have no intention on being Mr. Right. I want to dance with you to one of these Bent Over and Busted Open songs. I want to take you out to Denny's, get you back to the house, and scrunch around on your cervix. What do you say?
Little scrunching goes
Just want to scrunch around on your cervix.
That's all.
Dr. G had a very poignant question to ask before we get back to the phone callers. Dr. G, what was your question?
Yeah, imagine everybody, it's a year from now, and we look back and we say, this has been an amazingly impactful show. Or let's say each person says, I can't believe what we were able to do this year. So it's a year from now. What's that look like? What are you looking back on?
Wow.
Well, that's a great question. I got a better question. Why you up in here with your lone gunman shirt on? You're making me nervous.
Oh, stop, Jeff.
Look like a sniper in that shirt.
No, but I think that's a great question. Ask the question again, Doc, just in case Jeff's questions wiped everyone's memory. Go ahead.
No, so everybody imagine it's a year from now, and we look back. We each look back and we say, it's amazing what we were able to do in the last year. And let's talk about some impact that we had on the world, the black community, the white community, any community. But it's a year from now, and we look at each other and say, can you believe that we actually did that? What's that?
You know what's amazing? When you ask that question, it's a question that's with me all week long. Because from Tuesday to Monday, I'm always working on the show, developing new content. And my intention behind the development of the content is to get behind the mask that everyone is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
And I want people to be uncomfortable. I want people to say, well, damn, I've been avoiding this conversation, but it's being had right here. Now, maybe I didn't start it, but I can participate by watching it, right?
So there's another way of saying that, boy, if we can on a weekly basis get people to stop hiding from the world and more importantly, hiding from themselves and keep them out there and actually like being out as opposed to being hidden, that'd be great.
Yeah, and my childishness, right? The petulant child that's still in me, that's my growth, right? Gets pissed off when our people don't respond. I think this show has made our people into voyeurs of knowledge. They'd like to observe the jewels.
Mental masturbation.
Right? They're voyeurs. They'd be like, God damn, that was the conversation I wanted to have. Damn, that was deep. Damn, but I'm not sacrificing nothing from my mediocre life.
Hand me them ribs. I need some nourishment when I go out on Black Friday.
I'm not participating. I'm just watching. And I think, in a way, we've enabled the voyeur in our people. Because if there was no medium to convey this information, to convey these jewels, you would have to come upon this knowledge yourself, and then you would have to implement it. But because you can watch it like a TV show at your leisure, right? Yeah, you're ruffled by the content. You're ruffled by the questions, but you can always go get a chicken pot pie and then turn on Netflix and distract yourself from the pending question that had been asked.
Okay, I'll hold that thought.
And then Bobby, because
you're just a guest. Hold that thought. Now,
You're going to change the question. You're going to change the question.
The only problem, and I'm just being a devil's advocate here. The equivalent of what you're saying to me is, I watch football, therefore I should be in the NFL. I don't think.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, well, help me out, because
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you have people. Let's just use the Real Housewives of mediocrity. They're not campaigning for their viewers to be like them, but their viewers seek to be like them.
Wow. Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We, on the other hand, are saying, question. That's what this whole show is about. You know, if you're intelligent, you question. If you're smart, you conform. See, there's a difference. See, the educational system, the Western educational system teaches you to conform, and that's smart. Knowledge is memory. Memorize the pattern, you got a gang of people with a high GPA that are stupid, that are ignorant. Ben Carson, probably one of the dumbest human beings on planet Earth.
Oh my God.
But he's a bumblebee. Any insect is a specialist.
Yep.
I specialize in medicine, brain surgery particularly. But contextually speaking about the world,
he's an idiot.
He's an idiot. I mean, a blithering
He
idiot.
can tell you all the ingredients and nutrients in a banana and can't fucking peel it.
Right. So that's my point. My point is, if you're not using the information, you're wasting the show. And I fight with that question every day. How do we affect people to the point where they move when we say move? They do. And not for us, but for themselves. That's my question that keeps me going. Bobby?
One of the ways that you do that is through saturation. And there's been some people who have expressed a change in the way that they think and in many ways comport their daily lives because of this show. We just have to do more of it, and by whatever means necessary. And I give you an example. People need to keep hearing this before it happens to them, and then we can start to affect change. Doctors burn, cut, and poison. If you don't put it that way, the people won't understand that's what they get ready to go through when they go see a quote-unquote medical doctor.
Yeah.
He either going to cut you, burn you with that chemo stuff, and then he going to poison you irregardless.
All right, so the
And people need
callers.
to understand that.
That's a great point. Bobby makes a great point. We did a show on the medical industry, didn't we?
We did.
Did we?
Aspects of it, yeah.
We haven't done
Need
a
to really
straight
get
up
into the root of it.
pharmaceutical
Oh my God,
show.
man.
Yes.
That's next. You on there, Doc. You
Here's
got
an
to
idea.
defend this shit, Doc.
The real Nino, the real Nino Brown.
The real. Ooh, that's the topic.
We broke
Well,
down pharmaceutical or pharmacy means poisoner. So we did that show with the vaccine. That was on the vaccine thing.
We're on
But
it.
we need to look at it holistically.
Okay, wait. I'm going to challenge everybody here because
Yes, sir.
we can dish it out, but can we take it? Because if we want people to question, and maybe we'll have more call-in shows, you know, the energy, the articulateness of this panel is going to push people down. So when they question, we're down their throat challenging them. Well, defend your position. If you can't defend your position, and then, you know, we're comedians.
You mean
I'm
like
not-
you did with the sister who called in and you automatically broke her down and saw that she was a fake atheist? You remember that show? She called in and Doc asked her 3 questions. He's like, well, you're not really an atheist then. You're wow. You mean, thank you for that example, Doc.
Yeah.
Can you take it?
but if you want them to be like us and questioning everything so they can change the world, you know, we have to take some responsibility that in our approach and our energy, which
I
you have
agree.
to be. 'Cause
I agree.
Otherwise, it can't be a boring show.
Here-
But it may push people back on their heels, and you know, we may be losing what you say you want them to do by driving them away.
I think a lot of people are
Probably a little scared.
are intimidated to call in because of, and not just what we have to say, but yes, we do go hard in the paint. Something that Uncle Bobby is doing right now. Can you imagine if we did this once a month? We came in with one article, or from each tragedy, an article. A hoodie, some Skittles, some loose cigarettes. We started to put together
All the symbols.
all the symbols of every tragedy at least once a month. And we all sitting here in with hoodies with loose cigarettes and Skittles and whatever they say Mike Brown took out the damn store. And the point is, how high do those symbols have to pile before they mean something?
They don't mean shit.
They don't mean shit.
Let's just be honest.
Yep.
Well, and that's why themes are important. When I say poverty is a serial killer, then there's a remedy to that. And I'm going to keep using names where I know if people actually took a moment and Google black IPO, they would see black men working all over the country for a brother named Wendell Stimley. And that's someone I want to have on the show this next year, because what we need are models of possibility, not just role models, models of possibility. Can I do that?
That's a show. Models of Possibility is a show.
Mhm.
As authored by the great Bobby Glanton Smith.
Young about it.
Models of Possibility. That show will make you safer than bear pussy.
How your mama doing?
No, 16 got to be about getting it done.
So
man, for
listen,
real.
we've got phone lines. Let's go to line 1. What's your name and where you calling from? What's your favorite So What show for 2015, and what's your show
you doing,
topic
Can you hear me?
for 2016? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, my name is Mike Wogu. I'm calling from New York, and I have a couple different favorite ones. That Melanin show you guys did. with,
Got Melanin.
Phil Valentine was a banger right there.
Thank you, brother.
Big eye opener. The Nigga Show parts 1 and 2, those were ridiculous. I think those shows, you know, I called my friends and had them tune into the show if they can't get it to catch it on YouTube, and those shows caused crazy discussions in my camp. Crazy.
Really?
And I wanted to say, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, really? They caused.
Excellent.
Oh,
wow.
Ridiculous. Like, well, you know, I think many of us didn't know, especially, you know, the origin of the word, you know, the nigga word. You know, we didn't know. But after you start breaking that down, you know, and then we start researching it on our own, and we were able to see, which was crazy, which we were able to see this. You know how people in the Spanish community will fight over, oh, I'm Moreno, I'm not Negro, or I'm Negro, or he's Moreno, he's Morena. After the Nigga Show, I started thinking, I speak Spanish, I started thinking back, and Morenos Negros means black Moor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I said, whoa.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And so I put my friends on, I said, okay, so who's Moreno, who's Negro? And they'll say, oh, I'm Moreno. I'm like, so you're saying you're Moor? They go, what? I go, yeah. And it's just I think a combination of the shows. You can't really say one show because each show makes you dive deep and start, you know, when you, after doing the show and then researching the videos, like on Kev's channels and stuff and other channels, you start, it's like one rabbit hole to another rabbit hole. And then, yeah, that's what happens.
Hey, man, well,
And
listen,
so-
man, I appreciate you, brother. We got to run because we're up against the clock.
No problem.
But, man, thank you so much. That made me feel like
Yeah, thanks for watching.
we ain't
brother.
wasting our time.
Yeah.
Thank you,
One last
brother.
thing.
That's exactly what we want.
I know you were saying that you get upset when people don't respond. I think they do respond in their own circles because by beholding they become changed. I know I have. I just want to thank you guys.
Man, thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes, most
Don't we have one more? We got 2 more? Can we get it? Hey, you got to make this quick. Line 2, you're on the line. You got to make it quick, though.
Oh, all right, man. I just wanted to give a suggestion about maybe doing a show about Dr. Sebi, the guy who talked about
Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, or that one, or the other one was Obama term in review. Because next year is an election year.
Yeah.
And also that health and wealth benefits for marijuana.
We'll do a marijuana show.
Gotta
Hey,
do another
there you
one.
go, brother. There you go. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling in. We got to take a quick break, and when we come back, we got one more? Oh, give us the other one. Let's go. Hey, you got to turn your radio down, turn your life down, turn the TV down, turn the whole apartment building down. Just turn it down. All right, you got to make it quick, though. Holla at us.
What's up, Zo? This is Red from Missouri, man.
What up, Red?
Missouri in the house.
Big homie, what's happening, man?
Oh, nothing much. I just want to kind of call in and say the show itself and all the gentlemen sitting at the table, and I'll throw Veronica in there as well. You guys are like air for our people.
Wow.
We need
Thank you, brother.
people like you.
Thank you.
Damn.
My thing is, all the intelligence and the smart sitting at that table, each one of you bring an element to the show that is needed in our community. We need more brothers like you and people who actually move when it's time to move. Survival, people talk about survival, having to pay their rent and things like that. Most people don't know how to grow their own food. Most people don't know how to survive out in the wilderness. When the shit goes down and the dollar does reach that zero, you know, we're going to have to go back to that.
Wow.
And a lot of people aren't ready for that.
Wow. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a good one.
Wow.
Wow.
Boom.
That felt good.
We taking a quick break, and when we come back, Zoe's final thought.
I think one of the big problems is using love as a standard. Stop calling love the standard. Oh, this person did this because they love me. This person you don't love me, you beat me up. You don't love me, you cheat on me. Love is only as good as its giver. Every person's version of love is different. You can't tell me Ike Turner didn't love Tina. His love just come with a left hook. What does the person's love come with? A lot of people love you. Just they love got shit floating in it. If you want that kind of love, then you got to ask yourself why you're attracting that kind of love. What's the difference between the love you deserve and the love you think you deserve? What's the difference between the love you deserve and the love you get or the love you give? What appears in your life is what you set your compass for. You've set your compass for some bullshit. So a lot of you are setting your compass because you're grabbing, you got grandma's compass. You got society's compass. And that compass is set to hit a lighthouse. Set your own compass. Find your own standard. Pick your own love.
And I just had this insight about why black women and maybe all white people don't trust black men. And I think one of the reasons that goes on is, and I'd like the other doctors on the line to weigh in, there's something in psychology called projection. And so if I'm a black woman who is judging a black man, or if I'm a white person judging a black man, you're stuck because I can't believe anything you say other than wanting to attack me or resent me. Because if I was in your shoes as that black man, not being trusted and looked down on, I would have to react. And so you can't, I think black men can't get away from the negative projections of black women and of white people. And so you have, I don't know what the answer is, but if in my mind, I'm thinking, boy, if I was you and you, and I knew how you were thinking, if I was you, I would be angry, and that you're not angry, I know you're holding back.
Black woman voice. I'm Zoe Williams.
And I'm Dr. Mark Goulston.
I'm Jeff Brown.
And we make up the Zoe What Morning Show. You can find us here on TRadiov.com every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I make you think.
He makes you laugh, and if I get a chance, I'll help you change.
Or make you cry with his attempts at humor.
Radio in TV.
Can you relate? We'll make it happen.
Look at you. What you doing?
Were you mumbling to yourself?
Hey, back there mumbling.
To them.
Radio V.
And it's Mary Carey, of course, Politically Naughty with Mary Carey.
I'm always naughty. I'm always politically. My behavior is always politically
naughty.
I'm never politically correct.
Dr.
Drew, hi. Oh, I'm sorry.
Guys, how are you? It's all teary-eyed, Doctor.
I know. She wished she could live at rehab.
But only if Dr. Drew's there. Obviously, like someone like, you know, because a little too groping might be inappropriate, but I like the flirting and stuff.
When I walked in, you shoved my head in your.
No! Are you going to sue me?
Get Politically Naughty with Mary Carey. Mondays at 4 p.m. on T-Radio V.
show is dead if you don't participate. Period. The voice of the show is intellect. And intellect is not recollection. Okay. I always mention Krishnamurti. Krishnamurti said knowledge is a reflex of memory and thus useless to you because it's the past. You live right now. Right? This is how stereotypes get reinforced. A stereotype is an idea or an image. Enter the dragon. Destroy the image, you will destroy the man. The purpose of this show is to ignite your intelligence so you can destroy your own fabricated image that you date with, that you attract to you. That's the voice of this show. And like most niggas, you're content getting the information for free. If it required skin in the game, you'd ignore this show. Right? You don't give a fuck about Bobby. Some of you may buy his book. Right? But most of you will just enjoy the jewels and the wisdom with no contextual understanding of his movement. Right? You'll support Kev as long as Kev is putting up free videos for you to watch freely at your leisure. This is not your toilet stool to shit on and use as you will. I just got to keep it real. Black people, this is why my uncle told me this when I was 20. When I was 20 years old, I think I told you guys about this before, I started a bookstore. I kept the bookstore for 9 years with no knowledge of business, but I was in business for almost 10 years. You were there. And we succeeded. My uncle said, hey, man, I drove by your shop on Sunday and I saw like 100 people out there. I said, yeah, I do lectures on comparative religious studies. He was like, is it like a church? I was like, hell no. I said, but I feel like I want to give back to the community and motivate people. He said, are you charging? I said, no, I'm not charging. I'm doing it for free. He said, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. And I said, well, why is it a mistake? He said, with all people, it's a mistake, but especially ours. He said, man, don't give them shit for free because they ain't going to respect it. It didn't cost them nothing, so now they're not motivated to respect you for it. But they will lean on you for it. They will expect you to keep giving it. Yeah. My uncle told me this when I was 23 years old. Yeah. Did I listen? Nope. I kept doing it for free. But was he right? Hell yeah. Yes, because the shit manifested later. Yep. I'm telling y'all, fuck charisma and the teacher, preacher that's going to tell you some shit you want to hear in a charismatic way. You give up the money to him and ain't no proof that what the fuck he talking about is real. We come here and we say, challenge everything, and this is how. Here's a show on organization. Here's a show on sustainability. Here's a show on the on the medical industry. Here's a show on racism. Here's a show on everything. And niggas be like, yeah, thank you, nigga. Good looking out on the jewels, nigga. Them jewels is delicious, nigga. Them some delicious jewels. Keep feeding niggas. This is not a homeless shelter. We don't give out free meals. We want people who want to participate in the movement. And when participation follows along the lines of reciprocity, you build momentum. That's the whole purpose of doing the show. Otherwise, fuck 2016. Enjoy 2015 shows and we'll holler at you in some other form. I got love for y'all, but y'all not gonna run me in the ground for nothing. And don't look sideways if Big Whitey show up and say, here's a check to do the same shit over here. minus the nigger words and the bitch and the fucks. Here's a check. Go do it. Then y'all look at me. That nigga, he sold out. That nigga's a coon. Well, you niggas didn't do shit to keep me here, so you better not say shit when I bounce. Now, either we gonna get together, or I got to say fuck all y'all. I love y'all. Zoe What Morning Show. I'll see y'all on the next show later. What's up?
One way that they can do that, shows their appreciation for it, is the subscription challenge. So each week, try to get 5 people, and don't try, fuck try, do it. Get 5 people to subscribe to the Zoe What Show channel on YouTube. That can be a way you can give back, because there's no reason that his subscriptions should be as low as they are now. I mean, he should seriously be the biggest thing on YouTube, and you guys can do that and help him do that, and that's just a small, simple way that you can do that. 5 people per week.
I appreciate that, brother.
For sure.
I love y'all, for real. But I got to go. Bobby, you got one more too?
Man,
go ahead.
If it's free, it's worth absolutely nothing.
Ooh.
Bottom line. And I had some other thoughts, but I got to go back to this brother's commitment since I met him. It's real, it's authentic, and let's show our gratitude with our attitude. Support everything that this brother do, because he's putting it right back in our hands, man.
Only
Love
75 copies left. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Go to imzowilliams.com. Please continue to support this book. Sell it out before the end of the year. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Deuces.
Peace.
You are watching T-Radio V. Radio and TV.